Wow, that was a great intro. What amazing filmmaker must have made that intro? I wonder. Anyways, our first story is about a dangerous new trend among teenagers, driving while intoxicated. Here's Shanna with the story.
Many of you may have your license or are on your way to getting your license. While driving alone, it's quite likely to be distracted on the road. One of these distractions may be the phone. You may think, what's the harm in texting while driving? What's wrong with one text? Well, did you know in 2007 alone, there were 1,000 crashes caused by 16 and 17-year-olds who texted while driving? Almost 50% of all drivers between the ages of 18 and 24 are texting while driving, and teens say that texting is their #1 driver distraction. We went around High-Tech High Media Arts to see people's opinions on driving while intoxicated.
How long have you had your license?
3 days.
Do you text while driving?
Yes, I do.
Do you text while driving?
Occasionally.
How long have you had your license?
I've had my license for 6 months about.
And do you text while driving?
No, I do not.
Do you have your license?
Yes, I do.
Do you text while driving?
No, I do not.
How long have you had your license?
About 5 months.
And do you text while driving?
It's become a habit lately, yes.
That's a habit you should break.
So think about the consequences about driving while intoxicated. Do you drive while intoxicated?
I don't drive while intoxicated. I don't even drive. If you haven't noticed, we have a few new teachers this year. If you aren't fortunate enough to be in any one of their classes, you probably haven't had the opportunity to meet any of them. That's okay, because Max does that for you in our next segment, cleverly titled, Get to Know the Teachers.
Thanks, Kevin. Here at High-Tech High Media Arts this year, we have a couple new teachers. I went around to interview them, and here's what they had to say.
My name is Sarah Barnes, and I teach 10th grade humanities.
My name is Rachel Nichols. I teach 12th grade at High-Tech High Media Arts.
My name is Dominic Carrillo, and I teach humanities.
I teach English/humanities. Though if you ask my students, I don't know what they would say I teach, so.
I grew up in Bakersfield, which is north of LA, lots of cows. This is much better.
I'm originally from San Diego.
I'm from the Midwest.
I like to run, and I do a lot of Bikram's yoga.
I like to run. I play basketball. I'll do kind of any sport.
Playing drums and reading and writing.
And I love to read.
I love to read.
Surfing.
I also started surfing a little bit, but I'm not very good, but I enjoy it.
And hopefully someday I'll learn to surf.
I was a waitress and a telemarketer, and I've also been a camp counselor.
I've been an assistant basketball coach, an assistant track coach.
I've only taught.
I managed a store that sold basketball apparel. I worked in a basketball office.
Oh, wait a second. I was a busboy once.
When I was younger, I really liked animals. I was really into reptiles. I wanted to be a herpetologist, which is someone who studies reptiles. For a while, I wanted to be a marine biologist, but then I realized how much I liked kids, and I like to read, and I like to write, and I love history and traveling, so teaching is perfect.
If I wasn't a teacher, I would try to find a job where I could teach in Italy or Mexico or Spain.
I'm lucky to do the thing that I love to do. So the answer to that question is something to do with education, or maybe I would work with athletes. Especially I have great interest and have coached with the Special Olympics, so maybe I would do something with that.
Joshua Krause's class has designed some really cool t-shirts. Here's Marc to tell us more.
Hey everybody, I'm Marc Curry. I'm about to head on by Josh's class and ask him a few questions about his t-shirt designs that the juniors and the seniors are doing, so we're going to check it out. Hey Josh, how are the t-shirt designs going? I hear they're looking pretty good.
Well, yeah, we're starting a high-tech high clothing brand, and the first project we're doing is with basically an advertising company downtown called Holiday Matinee, and we're doing an artist series, and they're going to be selecting one shirt to mass produce, and we're going to have a launch party downtown.
When you were thinking about this, a project, what made you decide to do a t-shirt design?
Well, I come from t-shirt design, I come from skateboard graphics, I come from a lot of apparel work, So I feel it's something that's really works to my strengths. And besides working to my strength, I think it has a real world application. I hate teaching design or hate teaching art that doesn't really have a purpose or a kind of an outside kind of real world relevance. And so I thought this was a perfect way to not only do somewhat of an exhibition off campus, but also really kind of maybe touch the whole world with some cool design.
Is there like a particular theme for the t-shirt designs, or is it just a free write? Or
The general theme is the concept of the future, but it's not a hard and fast theme in that it's very broad. I really am trying to push my students and my art and design students in general to not think of everything so literally and to be very kind of imaginative, clever, and inventive with all the work they do.
Well, as we wrap up, just want to know, do you have any advice for upcoming 9th graders going in your class? Any expectations?
Peace.
And that's a wrap on the t-shirts, and have a nice day.
Thanks, Mark. Josh doesn't teach the 9th graders, in case you were wondering about his reaction to the question. Next up, Hannah had a chance to profile some of the X blocks this year. Hannah?
Hi, I'm Hannah Van Arsdale, and this year we have a few new X blocks. I'm here with Charlotte and John to check out their X blocks. Let's see. How did you come up with the DIY X block?
Well, I've always been interested in do-it-yourself ethic. And I've really been into lately to repurposing materials, like turning an old file cabinet into a plant, like a planter for plants, or just trying to find ways to reuse items. So I just thought, you know what, maybe this is something that I can do, especially because X-Block is 3 days a week now, so we have a little bit more time to work on bigger projects. The sky's the limit as far as what you want to build or make or do.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Next, I went to John's X block to see what it was about.
I love playing guitar. I love hearing people sing and tell stories through song, and the electrics are just too loud. You get too much distortion and everyone, doing all their metal. Sorry, Martin.
Okay. And what are some of the projects you'll work on?
Well, can't give away too many of our secrets, but we are planning a performance at one of the community meetings, probably later in the semester, where there'll be a lot of guitars, hopefully a few singers, and maybe a little percussion, but we'll definitely wow you. We have people that are definitely better guitar players than myself, and we have people that bought their guitar the day before they started. So, yeah, we have all different sorts of people's expertise level here, and yeah, it's fun for everyone.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
And thank you. It's become a tradition here at Mac News to ask students what they are thankful for this time of year. Let's look at their responses.
I am thankful for my family because we are all here in San Diego, and just recent events in our life, we've just kind of united even more and been there for one another.
I'm thankful for my family, everybody being in good health.
The opportunity I have to go to college, the opportunity I've had to go to this school, and the opportunity I've had to work with some of the most amazing people.
The genius who invented the computer.
And the geniuses who invented the internet.
I'm thankful for everything, just like having my family around and getting together. And I'm also thankful for coming to this school. And also this is going to be my last year. I'm so happy for that. And
I'm thankful for that California burrito I just ate and for being a senior.
I'm thankful for my 3 cats, and I'm really thankful that Lonnie just came home because she ran away. That's my favorite cat.
The friends I have at this school, the school's pretty chill, so I'm thankful for being here and all my awesome teachers.
We're thankful for our teeth. Oh, hey, buy a yearbook.